Hi, I'm Dr. Shiroko Sokitch, owner of Heart to Heart Medical Center and the author of the book, Healing When It Seems Impossible, 7 Keys to Defy the Odds. And I am talking to you today about anxiety and palpitations, but from a very unique angle. So in Chinese medicine, every organ system has a time of year that it's more active and a time of day that it's more active. And the time of year for the heart and the small intestine is early summer. So from late May to like mid-July, early August is the time of year that the heart and the small intestine are most active. In Chinese medicine, the heart regulates your spirit and your ability to connect to your higher self, but also the emotion of joy. And the small intestine represents or regulates your ability to separate the clear from the turbid. Now, it's real interesting because the small intestine, so of course, when you eat food and you're digesting the food, you're going to break away the parts that you need for your body to function from the parts that are sent to the large intestine for removal from your body. So that's separating the clear from the turbid, but it's also connected to making decisions, being able to think things through, being able to feel clear in what you're thinking about. And the heart is also connected to your ability to love and be sociable, but also to the emotion of joy. So when summer heat, so we call it summer heat, when you start to feel the heat of summer as it comes on and you start to feel more out of balance, you might feel anxiety or have palpitations or not be able to sleep because the heart regulates your ability to be able to sleep. You might not be able to make decisions. You might have trouble thinking things through or feeling like you're able to focus, or you might have trouble focusing or listening to what is going on. So there are some acupressure points that you can do that will help you balance those situations where you might feel more anxiety. So your pinky finger is connected to both the small intestine and the heart meridian. On the inner side of the pinky finger, the part that goes towards your thumb, is where your heart meridian ends. And on the outer side, the pinky away from everybody side, is the small intestine meridian where it begins, and it goes along the side of your hand and your forearm. So it goes down along the side of your forearm, and the heart meridian comes from your armpit actually and goes down the center part of your forearm into your pinky finger. This point right here, where like if you curl your pinky and you end up here, that point right there, this is heart 8. This point will help with palpitations when you feel unable to sleep, when you feel anxious and you can't calm down. You can massage this point right here where your pinky lands on your palm. And that will help with all of those things, with anxiety and palpitations and the ability to make decisions. So the ability to make decisions also connects to your small intestine meridian. Your small intestine meridian starts here at your pinky, goes all the way up the back of your arm, up into your shoulder, and up the side of your neck, and into like right under your ear, this area under your ear. And these points will help you make decisions. So you can kind of massage this area. Not like here's the angle of your jaw, and so kind of right in front between the angle of your jaw and the big muscle here called the sternocleidomastoid, you can massage right there if you're having trouble making decisions or thinking things through or feeling anxious about what's going on in the world or in your life. You can press these points and it will help. With the small intestine, if you have summer heat and your small intestine is acting up, you might have diarrhea, you might have urinary tract infection symptoms, because it also affects the ability to clear things from your urinary tract. And You might also have pain in your shoulder back here or on the side of your neck, like along here, because those are all connected to the small intestine meridian. And so you might have symptoms in this time of year more like that, where you have more anxiety, more palpitations, more trouble sleeping. And if you have any of those things, you can start by massaging right here when your pinky lands in your palm, right in that point where your pinky lands in your palm. You can massage here for the palpitation and anxiety, and here for the inability to separate your thinking from what you need to do and what you want to do. I hope that you found that helpful, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Have a great day.